From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley on today's Cash Close. You know what, the ESZ, the mini S&P, it stayed in a three-handle range for like in a two-handle range for 3 hours. Then late in the day, the S&P popped up toward the highs. It looked like it was going to hit some stops, and then just did a mammoth flunkadunk. It was like it went from a buy program right into a sell program, and the S&P sold off 11.5 handles. A headline out of Carl Icahn saying that many of these companies' earnings, we've just gone through the earnings season, that they're a mirage and it's all tied to interest rates, was not accepted very well here in the S&P with it up on contract highs. The high of the day in the S&P came in at 1799 half early in the day. The low came in at 1785 even late in the day. And last, we're 1788 half. We're down 5 handles. Total volume, we've got 1.45 million minis traded and 3,000 big S&Ps traded in the pit. MOC, we had 125 million to 150 million to sell. Tomorrow we've got the unemployment cost index, we've got Redbook, we've got Charles Evans speaking, and Ben Bernanke speaking. Now look, this sell-off is a long time. It's been coming. It's been setting up this way. And what we said in the opening print this morning was that when every Tom, Dick, and Harry starts talking about the S&P going to 20 bucks, then you got to be concerned. Big figures at 4,000, 1,800. In the S&P and in the Dow, these are big numbers, especially with the S&P up 26%. So thus, we think this bus got a little too crowded. Now, the other part about this is we've seen some decent put buying going on in here today, and some put spreads that were put on last Friday that are starting to move in their favored direction, and we think there's probably a little bit more of this over the next couple days. Overall, it's been a quiet day. Volume is so-so, and we'll leave it at that. We'll see you tomorrow on the opening print.